Headphone aisle, 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 headphone aisle. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Hey, what's up guys? My name's Lin Nyunt, and in today's video we are going to the largest electronics store in Osaka, Yodobashi Camera. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified for my latest videos. So let's start in the basement, just outside of Yodobashi Camera. The first stop we're going to do is at the Square Enix cafe behind me. Okay, so I wasn't allowed to film inside, but I was able to get a table, which was great news because it's actually quite difficult to get a table unless you come early. I came at just before 6 o'clock. So they give you you get a coaster, pack of tissues, a placemat, upside down, a placemat. Anyway, let's go inside Yodobashi Camera now. Here's a little tip. If you've just arrived in Japan and you need a prepaid data SIM card, you can get them from here. If you're looking to get a mobile phone plan, you can also do that at the counters behind me. Now we're getting into all the camera gear. All of this gear. I'm really happy with my camera at the moment, so I'm not going to be looking at upgrading anytime soon. But I am in the market for a lens. This is something I've had my eye on for a little while. It's the Sigma 18-35. Trying to justify the cost of buying the lens. I can get it on Amazon for about 70,000, just under 70,000 yen. It is something that I really want to just take those cinematic vlogs to the next level. Oh look, it's the Mavic Air. Oh man, I'm lusting after this. So my drone is the Spark, which I got in about August last year, and then they just announced this in last month, the Mavic Air, which I really want, but again I can't justify the cost. Now this thing here about the 10% points, you can earn 11,555 points when you get one of these gold cards. So this is their loyalty card, and you get 10% of the value of your purchase placed onto the card, which you can redeem on a future purchase. Behind me are these like Lucky Dip gumball machine type deals where you can just put in your money and get a random toy. So something that I'm always amazed of here is just how many headphones they have on this floor. Headphone aisle, 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 headphone aisle. It just keeps going and going and going and going. If you want to test out any of these earphones, you can do that. It's a little bit gross, but they include these wet wipes so you can clean them up. Oh wow, 8K TV. My god, that is so sharp. Do you hear that announcement? It's in German. They do announcements in all different kinds of languages to cater for all the tourists that visit this store. Up ahead here is the largest collection of rice cookers you will ever see. Look at all of these rice cookers. It's nuts. Rice cookers, rice cookers, rice cookers, rice cookers.
Bienvenue à Yodobashi Camera. Nous vous remercions d'avoir choisi notre magasin.
So the 5th floor, the start of the other retailers. Up here you've got different clothing shops, jewelry store. There's a Uniqlo up here, shoe shops. Okay, here we go, 8th floor. The Yodobashi dining experience. Oh, I see a store I already like. Hamburger and steak. I wonder what they sell there. Look at that. This is something that I found a bit strange before I came to Japan, was the abundance of restaurants that they have in buildings like this. Essentially, it's like a really fancy food court. They're fully enclosed restaurants in their own right, but they're all bundled together like this. This is kushikatsu, and kushikatsu is deep fried food on sticks. You've got your own little oil pan at your table and you dip in any of the food that you like. You've got a 90-minute time limit and it's with tax 3,022 yen for all you can eat. Totally doing a video on this in the future as well. Famed Osaka specialty, Okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki is a savory pancake which has yams and cabbage as filling, and you can get it topped with bacon. You can also get it with prawns, and a very rich brown sauce and mayonnaise, because Japan, you've got to have mayonnaise on everything. Tonkotsu Ramen is like my favorite thing ever, and these guys are pretty popular. I've eaten here before. The Tonkotsu Ramen, it's not bad. Tonkotsu Ramen is a pork bone broth, extremely rich, extremely delicious, and in my opinion, the best kind of ramen. This is rice, omelette rice. Giant omelette on a stack of seasoned rice. That's a demi-glace sauce. Here we go, we've got Japanese, Chinese food, or as I like to call it, Chippanese. They've got dim sum here. Here you go. Here's a few of the dishes. All you can eat buffet style, 2,000 yen plus tax, 120-minute time limit. Oh, this is brilliant. So you're basically spoiled for choice in the different types of cuisine that you can find on this particular floor. They've got Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Hawaiian, steaks and hamburgers. Well, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Yodobashi Camera in Umeda. My name is Lin Nyunt. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this in the future, and I'll see you next time.